Stasa23 here, back with some knife therapy, and today I'm going to go through my top 10 most carried knives of June 2022. These three happen to not make the list because I'll tell you why. This one is the Kizer Hiccup. I'm carrying this one right now for review, but it's just a little new, and there was one that beat it out this month so far. This is my Hinderer XM18 3.5 inch all-tie spanto. There was one that beat this one out, and this one's a little bit heavier, so it'll probably be carried more in the wintertime. And this Quiet Carry Chase, the new version that I showed on the channel the other day in the LC200N. This one didn't make it because it just, I didn't have enough time to carry it, but this will probably make it next month for sure. So let's get into it. First up, in no particular order, we have the attention to detail mercantile large bar lock knife. This one's probably carried the least out of all 10 of these, mainly because this one is in CPM 3V. I live in the South, very humid here. Our humidity was 71% the other day, and that'll rust this in no time. So I was just trying to get a feel for it. I did swap it to this Pops Customs clip. I think this is for maybe Wee knives. Yeah, I think that's what I bought it for, and it fit just nice. I much prefer it than the factory clip, but this one will definitely get a lot more carry time during the winter, so I don't have to worry about it rusting on me. All right, next up, we have the Medford knives Slim Midi. I've been really enjoying this one, much more than the Slim Praetorian. That's just my preference. Nice hollow grind. This thing cuts pretty darn nicely, and I got a little bit more thickness up here. This one's the one on bearings. Very smooth action, decently comfortable, and this one has the milled titanium pocket clip, unlike my Slim Praetorian. This one's just easy to carry. It is a little weighty, but it's not overly weighty for short carry, like I wear pretty much every day here in the South. All right, next up, this one's going to make the list for quite some time, I have a feeling, and that is my demco 80 20.5. Y'all seen this one many times before, unless you're just viewing my channel for the first time. This is a demco 80 20.5 with a transparent knives, reblade and magna cut, down to 8 thousandths behind the edge at 64 Rockwell. So this thing has spoiled me to no end. These are some frag titanium scales from Knifetastic, and a Casey Lynch deep carry clip. It just carries so nicely, nice and thin, and this thing slices better than any knife in my collection. I just put some skiff bearings in this thing, and it's much better now. The ones that come with it are junk. Next up is the Enrique Pena X series. I think it's the Alpha. No, Bravo. I'm sorry, Bravo. No, I knew it was one of those. This one's a great size. I love this size. It's in that probably 7 1/4 range. M390. Love that sheet foot blade. Very smooth action, and those contoured micarta scales are so comfortable. The clip works good on this one. This one's just a joy to carry. It's not flashy or anything. You do have some pops of color from the copper pivot ring and the copper backspacer. But other than that, it's not a scary knife, you know, for the sheeple, and it's very comfortable in hand while being nice and smooth. Front flipper works good on it. I've been enjoying this one. Next up is a fairly new acquisition, but it's gotten carried several times since I've gotten it, and that is the Black Snow Customs Production Opiate. This was a collaboration with Slice Fine Knives, local shop to me, and yeah, this thing's gotten stupid smooth. I'm gonna probably be swapping these to skiff bearings just to see how they feel in stability, at least. Only thing that I've discovered that I don't like on the knife so far is the pocket clip. Besides it being a mile long, it doesn't have much spring to it whatsoever. I get worried that it's gonna fall out of my pants, so I think I'm not gonna probably carry this with my shorts anymore because they're not thick. So maybe it'll be a jean carry knife, or I may put some more tension in this, but it's just very thin overall. Love the knife though. I'll probably do a full review on this one just because I like it so much. Next up, We have the HEA Designs Chief. I've been enjoying this one. It's not, it's just a very simple, clean design. I love the contoured titanium scales. I did tweak the lock bar a little bit just to give it the exact action that I wanted. I love how they put the lock bar cutout on the inside because look how clean that looks. Very, very nicely done. Mill titanium clip works nice. Front flipping action works nice. Now the ergos, I'm trying to get used to that. Anytime you have this large choil like that, I don't know, for my fingers, I can't fit 2 fingers in there. And then if I back up here, then I'm kind of far back on the knife. But I haven't started the testing with this one, so we'll see how it feels in the actual testing. That is the HEA Designs Chief. Next up, we have the Monterey Bay knives, Sea Otter and Magna Cut with that duplex grind. I love this knife. Love it. Love it as much as I love the first one I got. This portion right here is extremely slicey. It's broken in rather nicely. This is on washers. I forget how much I love a good washer action. I did swap the clip over to this wee clip that I had on, I forgot what knife this was. I'm gonna modify the back end to make it look like it goes there. Maybe blast this as well. It works really good. I just wasn't really a fan of the bent spring clip that comes on these. But we'll see. I don't know if I'll leave that one. If I can find another clip that works better. I think there's a ZT clip that works good for this. So we'll see. But this has been great. I own 2 Sea Otters now, and I love both of them for different reasons. Next up, another favorite of mine, and that is the C Knives Maverick Production Maverick. This was a pre-order that I got in on. The hollow grind on this thing is so nice and slicey. Hopefully y'all can see that. I mean, comes down to a nice thin edge and slices like a beast. I love a good hollow grind. This is another good size for me. For my medium-sized hands, I get a perfect 4-finger grip. Those contoured scales are so nice. Zirconium accents on here, zirconium clip. I usually hate the zirconium clip, and I don't love this one, but it's a little bit better than my my one that I on my BBM. This one is they don't have spring memory like titanium, so you put it there, and there's so much tension on there. It works okay. I'm sure it works a lot better on the titanium ones because the micarta drags on the material. But still love the knife. It's not going anywhere. If I could pick up a titanium one, I might pick up one of those as well. Maybe trade somebody for one. We'll see. 2 more. Next up, we got the Hinderer 3-inch Warney. That's what beat out the full size for me. Just because it's summertime, this one's easier to carry. It's a lot lighter than the full titanium. I love the look of this one, and it'll get carried a lot during the winter. But for now, I'll probably carry this one more often than not. Maybe at night, if I'm going somewhere nice, maybe I'll have this one in my pocket because I have pants on. But I love Hinderer's Wharncliffe blade shape. Such a good looking blade profile there. I might eventually pull that flipper tab off. I don't know. I go back and forth on it. I know it's more comfortable ergonomically for me because that flipper pushes up against your finger when using it. And I can make it to where I could use more, I could put more of a choil there so I could actually use that as a forward finger choil. But I still love the knife, they don't all have to be perfect to me. And yeah, that brings me to another thought. I think I'm going to do a video soon on, well, you'll have to wait and see. Somebody will end up doing it if I say it. And this one, I know all the other ones are kind of hard to get right now besides these 2. But one that has been in my pocket an awful long time, last but certainly not least, this Kizer Kmoret. Somebody told me how to say it and I already forgot. This thing is just so fun to carry. I mean, just the fidgetability, and I'm a fidgeter, so I'll sit there all day and do this. It's super fidgety. It's super slicey. I just started doing the testing for this one, and hopefully it remains as good as it's done so far. It's so extremely lightweight, and I love that micarta. Love it, love it. So that is my top 10 most carried blades of June. I would love to hear some of your carries this month. The only reason I decided to do it now is because I have two knives that will be in the pocket for the next 2 days. So it was fine to do it a little bit early. And like I said, I want to hear what y'all have been carrying, and hopefully I can find out something new out there that I didn't know about. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button if you like daily knife content. And I hope everybody's having an absolute amazing day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.